The solar system planets are the 8 celestial bodies that orbit the Sun, our star. They are in order from the Sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Each planet has its own unique characteristics, such as size, composition, atmosphere, temperature, rotation, orbit, rings, moons, and more. 1. Mercury is the smallest and closest planet to the Sun. 1. It has no atmosphere and a very thin exosphere. 1. It is also the fastest planet, completing one orbit around the Sun in about 88 Earth days. Oh, Venus is the second planet from the Sun and the hottest one. 1. It has a thick atmosphere of mostly carbon dioxide that traps heat and causes a runaway greenhouse effect. 1. It rotates very slowly and in the opposite direction of most other planets. 1. It takes about 225 Earth days to orbit the Sun. 3. Earth is the third planet from the Sun and the only one known to have life. 1. It has a moderate climate and a protective atmosphere that contains oxygen and nitrogen. 1. It rotates on its axis once every 24 hours and orbits the Sun once every 365 days. 1. It has one natural satellite, the Moon. 4. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun and the second smallest one. 1. It has a thin atmosphere of mostly carbon dioxide and a reddish color due to iron oxide in its surface. 1. It has 2 small and irregular moons, Phobos and Deimos. 1. It takes about 687 Earth days to orbit the Sun. 5. Jupiter is the 5th planet from the Sun and the largest one. 1. It is a gas giant made mostly of hydrogen and helium. 1. It has at least 79 moons, including 4 large ones called Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. 1. It also has a powerful magnetic field and a complex ring system. 1. It takes about 12 Earth years to orbit the Sun. 6. Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun and the second largest one. 1. It is also a gas giant with a similar composition to Jupiter. 1. It has at least 82 moons, including one large one called Titan. 1. It is famous for its spectacular ring system, which is made of ice and dust particles. 1. It takes about 29 Earth years to orbit the Sun. 7. Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun and the 3rd largest one. 1. It is an ice giant with a thick atmosphere of hydrogen, helium, and methane. 1. It has at least 27 moons, including 5 large ones called Miranda, Ariel, Umbriel, Titania, and Oberon. 1. It rotates on its side and orbits the Sun once every 84 Earth years. 8. Neptune is the 8th and farthest planet from the Sun. 1. It is also an ice giant with a similar atmosphere to Uranus. 1. It has at least 14 moons, including one large one called Triton. 1. It has a faint ring system and a strong magnetic field. 1. It takes about 165 Earth years to orbit the Sun.